hi, thanks for clicking on the video. That was very nice of you to do. Today's video is gonna be a bit of a short and chaotic one. I feel like all my videos are chaotic, but this one specifically because I'm gonna try to edit it in a day or two. Also, I'm filming on front camera because it takes up less storage and I need to clean out my phone before I can film more YouTube videos, but I still want to upload, so yeah. Today's video is going to be something very fun, short, and simple. I'm going out for the weekend and I need to build 4 outfits for the days I'm out. And I thought it'd be fun to show you guys how I build outfits when I go hang out with friends, especially because a lot of my friends are all watching this.
Give up forever to touch you.
And I thought you guys should be aware of the effort I put to look nice for you guys, you know? I don't think it's clocking to you guys, you know, the production that goes into me pulling up dripped, fully dripped out every time we hang out. But that said, let's get started. When I build an outfit, I think of 3 big factors, right? The first factor being the weather. The second factor is the occasion, obviously, like what are we gonna do, what is the function, and the third one being an it item. Okay, breaking each of these down, obviously the weather. If I'm gonna be going out to the beach and it's like middle of July, I do not want to be wearing a full-on cardigan snow boot combo, you know. And also, if I'm gonna be going out during winter, I'm not gonna pull up in one of my like super ultra mini skirts with no tights and a tank top. You know, I know they say a hoe never gets cold, but unfortunately I do shiver, you guys. The second factor is the occasion, right? Obviously, this is going to be more based on how much physical activity you're going to be doing. So for example, if I'm going to be going out somewhere where I know I'm going to be walking a lot, I don't want to wear like a super tight and uncomfortable outfit that I can't really move around in. Also, if I'm gonna be going out somewhere where I'm gonna be sitting with a lot of people, I don't wear my ultra mini skirts. I've made that mistake where it's just like a hangout where we're all just sitting and I bring like one of my like super like belt size skirts and the whole time I'm just like pulling it down. You see, I think those mini skirts are built for like just standing. Anything other than standing, you're like running or risk of flashing somebody. And you know, I love to be dripped out, but I'm trying to keep it classy, you guys. Now we have the final factor, which is something that I think a lot of people don't do, and I think this is something that like saves you like so much time whenever you build an outfit, and that is an it piece. You see, an it piece is an item that is a non-negotiable for the fit, right? Like you have to put this in the fit no matter what. A lot of times a non-negotiable is already given to you. So for example, if you're gonna be like doing a theme day, right? Let's say you're doing a theme day and everybody has to wear pink, you know, Mean Girls. Then you only have one pink shirt. That's your it item. That's non-negotiable. Or if you only have one really warm jacket, you're gonna be going out while it's really cold. That jacket is your non-negotiable, things like that, right? So for today's outfits, I'm building them around certain non-negotiables that we're gonna be going over right now, and I'll talk more about that. So for the first factor, which is weather, I already know that the weather's gonna be pretty fresh and that it's probably gonna get a bit cold at night. So for that reason, I'm gonna do outfits that can be worn kind of like sunny springtime, but I'll also be making sure that they look good with a jacket, and if possible, I'll try to make them all work with the same jacket so I don't have to pack multiple jackets. So that takes care of one factor. The second factor is gonna be the occasion, which is gonna be eating and going out, because you know I'm gonna go out to have fun, you guys. And obviously when I like to eat, as I showed in my Thanksgiving video, I like my outfits to have at least a little bit of space, probably something like this, you know, just so that I can eat a lot and not worry about looking all bloated and stuff. It's not gonna be a time for crop tops, basically. It's crop tops are a no-no right now. So that already cuts out like 2/3 of my wardrobe. So my first non-negotiable are gonna be these dream pair of boots that I recently got. I got them from Tikok shop via free samples. Shout out to Tikok shop. Also, if you like them, you guys can get them via my link in bio. Actually, I don't even think I can do link in bios because I don't have like 100 subscribers yet. So just check out my TikTok. So next we're gonna talk about the 8 pieces, and obviously I do need to use the boots just because I want to break them in, and also because I want to make content in them because they are a free sample and I do need to upload that. Like that's why they gave it to me for free, you guys. So there's that. Since I'm building all my outfits around the boots, that already narrows down my search by so much. So for example, right, the boots do not go well with cargos, just because the cargo pants would like cover the entirety of the boot, and I feel like I can only wear cargo pants, at least me, with like chunky shoes or like sneakers, and yeah. Also, I don't want to wear this type of boot with flared jeans because I don't like the idea of tucking in the flared jeans, so that already eliminates a lot of my closet. So basically, we're gonna be looking into my skirts, my shorts, and my dresses, right? And the other 8 pieces I have are, for example, this Brandy Melville dress that I got from the flea market. It low-key is giving woman who lives on a farm with like 8 kids and maybe is okay with getting her right to vote taken away. Yeah, you guys, I'm not vibing with that. So I want to make it feel a bit more me, you know? And I think to make it feel a bit more me, I want to give it a more rocker chic type of vibe. I went on Pinterest and I found some pictures that I think kind of give me a bit more of an aura that I like. I'll go more into this into my guided style video, but it's very important to think about how you want to be perceived when you're making an outfit. So I already basically have one outfit already built, and that's gonna be the boots and the dress. I just need to figure out how I'm gonna accessorize it, which I think is kind of a bit of an issue here because on its own, I don't know if it's gonna look that good, but we're gonna try it on and we're gonna see how it looks. Now, I don't really wear dresses like this very often just because I prefer my clothes to cinch me in a bit more at the waist. This dress did come with these little strings attached to the side, and I decided to tie it from the front first to see how that looked, but it made me look like I was about to put in my 8 hours working as a maid at Bridgerton House, so that was a big no-no for me. Tying it from the back I think is the way it's meant to be worn, and I mean, it looks kind of cute, but I'm still not fully convinced. I did try to put a vest on it, and I will be honest, it kind of gave me like 2008 vibes, but not in the best way. I feel like it at least didn't like cinch in enough. I feel like maybe if it cinched in more, it would have been a bit better. Also, cap it from. I think if it cinched in my waist a bit more, it would have looked a bit better, but it gave me 2008 camp rock vibes, but in a negative way. So the vest was a no. Thought it would be really fun to embrace a bit of a witchy aesthetic, especially since I was going to be going to a Studio Ghibli market and I kind of wanted to give keys delivery service. So I put on this necklace that had a clear quartz on it, and I thought it'd be cute to pair it with this black tote bag. I got it from AliExpress. It was like really cheap, you guys. And I also put a little Malice Miser pin on it that had a blue butterfly because I thought it would match the vibe. I thought this outfit was super comfy, super cute. I wore it to the market and I even put a little Gigi plush inside of it. I'll post some pictures of it later, but overall win. The next item that I knew for sure I was gonna pack was this flowy red shirt that I got from the flea market. Low-key, I'm copying the outfit that I wore for the Digital Circus finale, but I'm just changing out the boots with the newer ones that I have instead of my combat boots. Even though I had already worn this fit, I wanted to see if maybe I could change up the accessories or I don't know, make something to make it feel maybe a bit more new. So I had this Vivienne Westwood necklace that I thought would be cute to try on, but I wasn't really feeling it. Like, I don't know, I just don't think it was the vibe with this top. And then I remember that I had this cross necklace that I like to wear a lot, but it was extremely tangled and it was taking me forever. And you guys, I had to lock in. Unfortunately for me, a Leon Kennedy edit started playing in the background, but do not worry, you guys, that's the face of total concentration, like fully locked in.
Baby, that's my brother. Like, I know Dada, and he would never.
I ended up really liking the cross necklace, so now all that was left to do was to bring out the money makers, which are obviously the boots. So I went on TikTok, and when I went on TikTok to look at these, I saw everybody was just kind of slipping them on like they were socks, and that's what I try to do. However, that just had me hopping around my room for like 5 minutes, you guys. It was not it. By the time the second boot came around, my one brain cell decided to clock in, and it remembered that gravity existed. So yeah, honestly, these are super easy to put on. Just stand on them. Do not be like me, you guys. Do not be like me. Now, whenever you're gonna be doing a trip like this, feel free to repeat your outfits, you guys. If there's an outfit in the past that you wore and you're like, I can't repeat that, people already saw me in that, you're going on a trip. These are new people. These are people that haven't seen you in a while, probably. Repeat that outfit, girl. Also, I don't think there's any shame in repeating outfits with people that like have seen it. Like, girl, I'll wear the same thing like 2 weeks in a row. Obviously, I wash in between. But still, I will wear the same thing 2 weeks in a row because I think it's cool to have an iconic outfit, like a cartoon character, low-key. So don't feel ashamed about wearing the same clothes. That's what I'm gonna be doing. So hey, that's already like 2 outfits down. I'm halfway done. We're halfway there. Okay, now we're getting to the last 2 outfits, and these are the ones that I think I struggled a bit more to make just because I only really had the guiding piece of the boots. So to make my search a bit easier for the next outfit, I decided to also give myself the restriction of building it with the skirt as well. So basically, boots, skirts, already picked out. I kind of just had to go and look for a nice top. And I do remember I had this other one that I found at the flea market, literally the same day that I found the Brandy Melville dress that I had only worn out like once. And I thought it'd be fun to wear, especially because it's like a very comfy shirt. And I think that one of the days I'm going to be going out walking a lot and that I would be comfortable, maybe sweating a bit in that, you know. Also, I think it's like really funny. Like it says, guys make great pets, and I feel like that's the message the world needs, you know? Also trying it on, I thought it'd be fun to play Cat and Dog by TXT just so I could embrace the aura, you know? Not sure how many mo's are gonna watch this video, but if you are a mo, let me know what your favorite TXT song is in the comments down below. The final outfit is I think where I struggled the most, just because I didn't want to give myself the same constraint of like the skirt and the boots. I wanted to wear something that was at least maybe a little bit different. Obviously the boots were gonna still be there, but at least for the second it piece, I was in between 3 different things. I had like a green navy skirt, a navy green skirt that I usually wear with a tank top and like this one knitted thingy. I'll show a picture of it. And I thought it would maybe be cute to maybe repeat that outfit. Next option were these school shorts that were giving a bit more like edgy emo vibes, and I haven't worn those shorts in a while, and I feel like it's summer and I feel like now's the time to wear them. So hey, that's also another option. And the final option were these leopard print shorts that are giving very much Y2K, like neon summer vibes, like do you recall? No, you know, it gave me that vibe. And I haven't really worn them at all, and I kind of want to wear them, at least right now that we're in summers. I feel like fall is already like upon us.
Pumpkin spice everything. We got the mood, we got the pumpkin.
I tried on lots of different outfits, and in the middle of trying on outfits, I remember that I still had to film another TikTok free sample, and that was for this Death the Kid hoodie that I had also requested, which by the way, if you also want to get that Death the Kid hoodie, it's also on my TikTok shop. Dude, I feel like you guys are gonna roast me. I feel like all my friends are gonna roast me and be like, dude, like your YouTube channel is just you promoting your TikTok shop. It's not my fault that my closet is just stuff that I thrift and get for free. Hey, a broke bitch has to be fashionable somehow, you know? I gotta make it work somehow.
Another one, thank you. Another one, thank you.
I thought it'd be nice to at least try it out with the school shorts and the boots and see if maybe there was something there, and I really wasn't feeling it at first. And then I remembered I had another shirt that I had gotten at the flea market like 2 months ago that I had not worn out like once. It was just like in the back of one of my drawers, and I had been waiting for a chance to use it, and I don't know. And I was like, wait, like this is the it item. So I put on the shirt, I put on the shorts, and I still wasn't feeling it. Now here I am with the shirt on. I honestly thought that it looked okay, but something fell off. I thought it might have been the socks. And then when I put the jacket on, it looked good. Like I felt ready to walk into a Hot Topic, but at the same time, I thought maybe there's a cuter outfit I could walk into a Hot Topic in. So yeah, it wasn't like fully like selling me. Although I will admit at this point, I had been filming for like 2 hours. So anytime I tried to change outfits, everything kind of looked off to me at this point. I was just kind of lost. The emo shorts, the top, and the boots were not fully convincing me. And I thought it'd be a good idea to get a stress snack. So I went out into the kitchen, was eating some dark chocolate, and then my parents saw me and they were like, yo, that fits kind of fire. And I was like, what? And they were like, yeah, like you have to pack that. And hey, decision made. And that's how I got the 4th and final fit. That's another trick. just ask phone a friend. Sometimes it does help to get like an outsider opinion because we overthink it. So for example, I was really overthinking that outfit. I was like, am I doing too much? Is it just, you know? But having somebody else kind of just tell me it's like, hey, this is actually like fire and you shouldn't overthink it. Like, I needed that validation, you guys. So yeah, shout out to my parents. Usually I'm the friend that gets the phone call or the text asking for help, but hey, you know, sometimes coaches need a little bit of help. Wasn't it Kung Fu Panda? Did Shifu not go and ask Oogway for help?
I need your help, Master. No, you just need to believe.
But yeah, I think we did a pretty good job. All 4 fits used the boots, which was a non-negotiable for me. I was able to bring out 2 different items. 2 different items that I had not worn before that I needed to wear. Not only that, but for the skull fit, I can take my Death the Kid hoodie, and that's double TikTok shop content, you guys. And also, all the fits are pretty good in terms of like space for food and stuff, so I don't really have to worry if I want to get like 3 ice creams a day, you know. I could just have that, and I don't. So hopefully this video helps you guys at least pick up on some tips and tricks on how to build some outfits super quick, super simple, super fast, and also on how to pack lighter for a trip. Hey, also, yes, this video is very short and chaotic, but we're trying stuff, you know? And best of luck to the me who's editing this, like literally right after I film, because homegirl has got to go through a lot of footage. Okay, you guys, it's gonna be it for this week's video. Remember, if you liked the video, like the video. If you didn't like the video, that is totally fine. I appreciate the fact that you watched all the way till the end, and hopefully I'll see you in my next upload where we will talk about something fun. Till then, take care. Bye.